So after that, things were going. They were good. Like they were good. There was no arguments for real like that. We had stopped looking for the girlfriend for the poly, which I was excited about, and like things were they were smooth. They were good, and I'm sitting up there like, well, okay, all right, it's good. Like this is this is giving me that happiness that I was envisioning in the beginning, because he was being that man that I knew that he could be. Like, he was being gentle with the boys. He was taking them outside playing football, baseball. Like, he was just like helping me with the dishes, helping me fold laundry, like cleaning, like everything was good. He had the GPS tracker on his truck, so it's like I knew his whereabouts at all times. I'm just like, okay, all right, okay, he's trying. All right, things it's getting better. So now we're nearing the end of July. It's time for us to give King back. Still haven't heard from his mom. So I was like, Darren, you heard from Leah? He was like, no, she ain't messaged me. I was just like, okay, well, send her a message and see, like, when are we supposed to be dropping King off? Because I know he's supposed to be starting pre-K. You know, school's starting, so he's supposed to be in pre-K. So let her see what's going on with her. So D pulls out his phone, goes to her messages, and it says that he is unable to send her messages. He's like what is this? And then he tried to go to her profile. He couldn't find her. I was like, yo, did she block you? Like, yo, did she block you? He was like, I don't know. And I'm just like, you know what? Let's just make a fake profile. Let's make a fake Facebook, and we're gonna find her on Facebook. Like, let's do that. Cause I'm like, she already blocked me. I know she blocked me. So we end up making a fake Facebook, and we make that fake Facebook. Oh my God, that's such a tongue twister. Oh my God. We made that fake Facebook. Sure enough, searched her up, came right up. I'm like, D, she blocked us. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, does she not want him back? She blocked us. And D was just like, man, fuck that bitch. That's good. She don't even need him anyway. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, but D, you don't want to know why she just like blocked us and just gave us King and just blocked us? He was like, fuck her. I don't care. It's good. And I'm just sitting there like, D, he's supposed to start school. How are we supposed to, get him enrolled in school if we have no rights to him? Like you're not thinking. He's like, I'm thinking, Slim. And I looked at him and I was like, Slim? He's like, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm saying, baby, I'm thinking. I'm like, maybe this is a blessing in disguise. You got to look at this. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. He didn't need to be with that bitch no way. Ain't no telling what the fuck she did to him when he was there. He didn't need to be with her. And I'm just like, yeah, you're right. He's like, look, she gonna turn up. And when she turn up, we'll have a conversation with her. But right now, she done blocked us. So it ain't nothing else we can do at this point. We got King. We gonna keep him. And in my head, I'm just like, you saying keep him. And I'm literally thinking about, like, we have no rights to him. Like, anything can happen. We don't even have insurance for him. Anything can happen. And he just being typical him. Like, typical him. So we just dismissed that whole thing. A couple of weeks later, well, not a couple of weeks, like maybe like the following week, I was sitting on the sofa and I was just like, hey D, Kyan's birthday is coming up on the 10th, because we're now in August. I'm like, his birthday is coming up on the 10th. It's in a few days. I'm like, what you want to do for it? Like, what you want to do? I was like, I feel like we should have a birthday party. He's like, you want to have a birthday party? Where you want to have it at? I was like, well, it's COVID and everything's still like shut down. And I'm like, he haven't really seen pop up like that too often outside of like him seeing him when me and D was going through our own thing because of COVID. So Pop Pop would video chat them on Sundays for Bible study. So they haven't really seen Pop Pop outside the video chats for Bible study in the last few weeks. So I was just like, I mean, we can have it here at the house, and like maybe I can like order like a moon bounce for outside, and like we can cook on the grill, and like just have like a little cookout for his birthday. He's one like have a little cookout for his birthday. He was like, yeah, we can do that. He's like, I was like, okay, so who we all inviting? He was like, okay, I'm gonna invite, like, you know, of course his cousins, you know, my brother, my mom, you know, my dad. I was just like, okay, so we inviting Pop Pop and Lovey. He was like, no. I said we invited my dad. And I looked at him, I'm like, D, so we not inviting Lovey? He was like, that bitch can't come to my house. I was like, D, but we inviting Pop Pop. Like, if I call Pop Pop and say, hey, we having a party for Kion for his first birthday, you can come, but Lovey can't. How you think they gonna make me feel? Like, I don't give a fuck about how that nigga feels. If you invite him, he can come. I want my dad there, but he better not bring that bitch in my house. I'm like, okay, D. All right. I'm like, are you talking to him or am I talking to him? He like, you can tell him. You can tell him. Since y'all just love to talk so much anyway, you can tell him. And I kind of just cut my eye at him. I'm just like, okay. Okay. All right. So I pick up my phone. I call Pop Pop. I'm just like, hey, we having a birthday party for Kion here at the house on his birthday. You're invited to come. And he was just like, okay, me and Lovey, we'll be there. I was like, D wants it to be just you, no Lovey. He was like, excuse me? I was like, yeah, he just wanted to be you and no Lovey. He just want it to be like the immediate family, like, because it's just gonna be, you know, us and then his mom and your brother and the kids. And he was just like, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about going to a party that my woman isn't invited to. And I was just like, I understand. He's like, I'm gonna think on it and I'll let you know. I was like, okay. Hung up the phone. I looked at it. I said, he said he gonna think about it. He's like, what the fuck he mean he gonna think about it? I said, well, Lovey isn't invited and he feels some type of way about Lovey not being invited. So he's gonna think about if he wants to come because he doesn't want to come somewhere that Lovey isn't invited to. He was like, so he choosing that bitch over his grandson? I said, I don't think that's what that is. He said he'll think about it. And he didn't give me a hard no. He said he would think about it. But you gotta think, like, you saying that his woman can't come. Like, that's his fiance. You saying she can't come and he can. Like, how you think that conversation gonna be? Because you know she loves Kion. Like, how you think that conversation gonna be? He's like, I don't give a fuck how that conversation gonna go, Slim. And I looked at him. I was like, Slim, again, huh? He was just like, you're not listening. You not listening. That's the shit I be talking about with you. You don't listen. I'm like, huh? Okay, D. Well, your dad said he'll think about it. And then I got up, walked up, and went in the room. So, the next morning, I wake up, go to work. And while I'm at work, I see that D unplugged the GPS from his truck. Like, he unplugged the little device from his truck. So I text him. I'm just like, why you unplugged it from your truck? Why you unplugged the device from your truck? He was just like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't unplugged it. It's still plugged up. I'm like, nah. And I sent him a screenshot to show that it shows that he unplugged it. Because up until this point, I don't think that he knew that it shows when he unplugged it. So I'm like, no, it says that it's unplugged. Like, what you doing? He was like, I'm not doing nothing. You see, I answered the phone. I was like, all right, D, plug it back up. He said, I'm about to plug it back up. I'm plug it back up. And I was like, all right. And I was like, all right, I got to go because of the patient. Because I was at work and, like, we was backed up because we were short staffed. So I'm like, all right, I got to go. I got a patient. So I went back to work and I left it at that. Around, like, 30 minutes later, I saw that it was plugged back in and he was headed to his job. So I'm just like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let that be. I'm gonna just let that be what it is. I ain't gonna say nothing. So I went home at like everything was fine after work. When he got home from work, I didn't say a word, nothing. I let that be. I ain't question him. Like, ain't no point in questioning him. He ain't gonna do nothing but lie to me anyway. And I'm gonna sit up there and be mad that he's lying to me, and it's just gonna escalate. Cause like, why the fuck you lie to me? You ain't gotta lie to me. You ain't gotta lie to me, Greg. You ain't gotta lie. But whatever. So go home. Everything was normal. Act like everything was normal. The next day, went to work. Everything was fine. Got off work. When I got off work, D was just like, hey, you can go take a shower. I ordered DoorDash for us and the kids, and we'll watch a movie. I was like, all right, cool. So I go in the bathroom, take off my stuff. I'm getting in the shower. I'm just like, I'm cleaning myself. I'm listening to my music because, like, I'm just vibing in the shower. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm in the shower. I'm about to get out the shower, have my liquor, whatever. I'm vibing. Everything's good. Next thing you know, I hear, Kiana, get out here now. And I'm just like, wait, what? I'm like, what? I'm yelling, what? He was like, Kiana, get the fuck out the shower and come here right now. And I'm like, D, what the fuck going on? So I hurry up, try to get out the shower, and I'm trying to dry myself out. He's like, get out here, the police out here. Get out here now. And I'm like, what? And I wrapped the towel around me. He's like, they arrested me. And I opened up the door, the bathroom door. I got the towel wrapped around me, and I peeked around the corner. I was like, what's going on? The officer's like, ma'am, it's okay. We have a warrant. We have a warrant for his arrest. I'm like, a warrant for what? Like what? And he was like, for that fucking parking garage incident, that Boyd incident. I'm like, what? But I didn't press charges. Because I'm like, I completely forgot. I told the officer to press charges. Completely forgot. In the midst of this false happiness. Completely forgot. I was like, but I didn't press charges. Like what's going on? Still got the towel wrapped around me. And I'm trying to walk up towards the door, walk to where they were. And the officer like, ma'am, step back. Do you want to go put on some clothes? Ma'am, go put on some clothes. And I'm like, no, what's going on? He's like, we're taking him down to the precinct. I was like, where's the warrant? Let me see the warrant. He was like, ma'am, we're taking him down to the precinct. You can get all the information from the precinct. And I'm just like, what precinct? What precinct are y'all taking him to? And Darren just like, man, some fucking bullshit. Like they had to put him in handcuffs and was walking him out the door. And I'm standing there with my towel right around me, and the kids are sitting on the sofa, like just looking. And I'm looking at the officers, and I'm just like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. And they was just like, they all over the house. I'm like, what? And then I walked to the kitchen, because in the kitchen we have our security camera monitor, like right there on the counter. And I walked to it, and I clicked the front door, the image for the front door. Sure enough, it was like 5 police cars spread around our front door. Clicked the image to the back door because it said motion detected in the back. Clicked the image to the back door. It was like 6 of them spread around the back door. They had the house surrounded. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, D, like, what the fuck? Like, what do I do? I'm like, I didn't press the charger. I didn't do this. I didn't do this. He was like, man, just get me out. Just get me out. I'm like, what? Wait, officer, what precinct are y'all taking him to? Like, what precinct? He was just like, ma'am, we got it. We got it from here. Just call the precinct. I'm like, but what precinct? You're not telling me what precinct. And the officer, he just walked straight on out. And I'm standing there with my towel like, yo, what precinct?